In the world where truth is silenced and injustice walks freely, we choose to speak. This is not just a channel, this is the voice of justice where every word is for the truth and every story, a fight for what's right. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're diving into a jaw-dropping courtroom case straight out of Texas. On trial is Zenia Para, facing charges for driving while intoxicated, a Class B misdemeanor. But here's where it gets intense. She wasn't just alone in the car, she had her 2 young children with her. That decision takes this from a simple DWI into the realm of reckless endangerment. Over the next few minutes, you'll see how the judge reacts, the emotional explanations Zenia gives, and the brutal honesty of the courtroom system. Stick around because this one has family drama, heartbreak, and a sentencing twist you won't want to miss. Now let's get into it.
State of Texas versus Zenia Para. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Ryan Groomer for the state.
For the defense?
Tim Roundtree from Ms. Para.
All right, and are you Ms. Para?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Parr, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonition. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
I do.
Did you understand the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of driving while intoxicated as a Class B misdemeanor? The range of punishment for that offense is up to 180 days in jail and up to a $2,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I do.
According to the plea bargain agreement, the state is proceeding on Class B misdemeanor DWI. Punishment is be assessed at 180 days in the Bexar County Jail. There's a $500 fine. There's no application for deferred adjudication. State is recommending community supervision. There's to be ignition interlock for the full term, DWI intervention, 1-year Texas driver's license suspension, the DIP live parenting classes in DWI education. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
It is, Judge.
Next, I'm showing you.
So here's what just happened. Zenia agreed to plead guilty to DWI, which carries a maximum of 180 days in jail and up to a $2,000 fine. But instead of heading straight to jail, the state is offering probation with conditions, ignition interlock, license suspension, mandatory classes, and community service. This is a classic example of how plea bargains work, lighter punishment in exchange for accountability and compliance. But notice the judge made it clear, these are just recommendations. He has the power to go harder if he feels the circumstances justify it. Quick question for you all, if you were the judge, would probation be enough in a case where
After reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, we just ask you to follow the plea agreement. Ms. Para is very remorseful over that. It was a really bad circumstance for her, but it's not an excuse. And she's going to do better.
All right, so, Ms. Parr, how old were your children?
I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old.
All right, so something.
Whoa, did you catch that? The judge just went straight to the heart of this case. Zenia admitted she drove intoxicated with a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old in the back seat. The judge doesn't mince words, he points out what could have happened, emphasizing that drunk drivers often walk away unharmed while innocent passengers or strangers pay the ultimate price. It's a sobering truth, literally. This isn't just a bad night out, it's a near miss of what could have been a tragedy, and you can feel the judge's frustration here. What do you think, was this tough talk deserved, or did he go too far?
Getting killed is the passenger or somebody that they hit, just the person who's trying to go to a lunch date or dinner, they get hit and the drunk driver is okay. And then they come in boo-hooing and crying. So.
Now this part takes a dramatic turn. The judge connects the dots. Zenia's husband was allegedly unfaithful, and instead of dealing with that pain in a safe way, she chose to drink and then drive with her kids. To make it even more ironic, the husband, the very person she blamed, was the one who had to come pick up the children after her arrest. That's a brutal reality check. The courtroom just turned into a therapy session mixed with legal consequences. Here's a question for you. Does infidelity excuse dangerous choices like this, or should personal responsibility always come first, no matter what?
And I guess your choice is to stay with him. But in a relationship, when you have children, and people may disagree with me on saying this because I don't have any children, but what I do know is 2-year-old and 4-year-old can't make decisions on their own. And so in relationships, when you have children and those children can't support themselves and be on their own, you should be putting them first. And putting them first was not driving with them. You understand?
If I may say something.
Yes. Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
I just wanted to say, like, this is not an excuse. I own up to what I did. But my mother had also passed away that same year.
Mhm.
So it was a lot of other things that occurred throughout that time. It wasn't just my husband cheating. So I just wanted to say that.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 34 years old.
All right. So here's the thing. People who want to drink, you should not drive. If people are feeling depressed and they want to drink, go to your house, drink at home, have a babysitter for your children, take a mental health day, find some adult who is responsible to take care of your children, and you can drink. You can drink and walk, although I don't recommend that because you'll probably cause an accident by walking in the street. You can drink and ride your bicycle, although I don't recommend that. You can drink and take the via bus, but of course you'll be charged with public intoxication. You want to drink in your house and cry, go ahead. I found what really works is just take a bubble bath, cry away in the bubble bath, eat some chocolate, drink some water, and the day will look better. The next day is always better. And you almost.
This is one of the most powerful teaching moments of the entire case. The judge lays it out plain. Zenia almost created a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Her husband's cheating and her grief from losing her mother were overwhelming, but the decision to drive drunk with children could have ended lives, including her kids. This isn't just legal commentary, it's life advice. The judge paints a vivid picture. Your problem becomes someone else's tragedy the second you get behind the wheel intoxicated. This is a message that echoes beyond this courtroom. Let me ask you, have you ever seen someone justify reckless choices because of emotional pain?
Somebody else's bad day and problem if you hit them. And who knows, your children may end up finding a cure for cancer, and that would have been removed for us because of your actions. So I'm hoping that you truly understand your actions and truly understand what could have happened and where you could be. You understand? So are you receiving any type of therapy or mental health treatment for all of this that has been dumped on you?
I guess God is my therapy. Really, is my therapy. That's what I call therapy to me. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And I'm going to give you some relationship advice. What people should know about relationships. If you get back together, whatever problem existed before you got back together, if it is not addressed and solved, it's still there. You just back together. You understand? All right. This is what the court.
Here comes the official sentencing. Zenia gets 180 days in jail, but it's suspended in favor of 2 years probation. Conditions: ignition interlock, license suspension, parenting classes, and community service, with some hours waived if she gets a COVID vaccine. Notice how layered this sentence is. It's designed not just to punish but to rehabilitate. The court wants to make sure she becomes a safer driver, a better parent, and someone who won't repeat this mistake. Probation may sound light, but 2 years of strict rules, monitoring, and zero tolerance is no walk in the park. What do you think, fair justice or too lenient?
Waived. If you provide proof of the COVID vaccination, the court is not requiring you to do that, but if you do, 40 of those hours will be waived. There's to be parenting classes. And once you complete those parenting classes, the remaining hours will be waived. Are you employed?
No, I'm a stay-at-home mother.
All right. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be field visits 1 time per month. And probation, let them know when they do the field visits, they need to look in the refrigerator and everywhere else to make sure there's no alcohol in the house. There's to be regular UAs. And make sure she's tested for alcohol. All right, is there anything else you need from the court? Probation, is there anything else she needs?
Your Honor, I believe the dip live is supposed to be VIP live.
I apologize.
Okay, thank
VIP,
you.
not DI.
All righty. Well, I thought maybe you were planning on dipping in, dipping out. Okay.
Nothing else, Your Honor.
All right. Anything else with regards to sentencing?
Yeah, you are.
All right, good luck. We can go off the record. So Ms. Para, here's the thing. It sounds to me like your day is occupied. You take care of your children. You stay at home, take care of the house. What do you do outside of that? Do you have friends? Do you have hobbies?
I do have hobbies. I like to exercise. I like to play with my children outdoors.
Okay, exercise is not really a hobby. That's a lot of work. Yeah.
I like to read. I like to write poems.
All right, so here's the thing, and I don't know what is happening in your marriage. I hope it is successful and everything works out. But I always tell people, I think stay-at-home moms are great. I think it's great for children if you can stay at home. Not everybody can, but you need to be able to support yourself. I'm not ordering you to get employment, but if your marriage were to end today, it's sort of like how the bill's going to get paid, what's going to be done. So you need to make sure that you're able to support yourself. You understand? Motion to revoke be withdrawn. You're on probation. You've got to follow through on what your conditions are. Do you understand?
Yes.
Is there anything you do not understand?
Fast forward, and we see Zenia already struggling with probation conditions. She asks the court to adjust her breathalyzer test schedule because it disrupts her sleep. The judge doesn't just give in, he makes it clear. First show you can follow the rules, then maybe you'll get accommodations. This is a critical moment that shows how probation isn't just a free pass, it's work. The state even pushes for sober support meetings, 90 meetings in 90 days. That's a serious commitment, but it could be life-changing if she embraces it. What do you think? Should judges be flexible with rules or keep them strict to ensure accountability?
Why?
I go to sleep earlier than 10 o'clock. So it does disrupt my sleeping patterns.
All right, so I will tell you what, I will consider doing that once you show me that you can abide by the court's rules. So if you show the court that you can abide by those rules, then maybe those times will be changed. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right,
Judge, if I may,
yes.
the way that the times are set up for her to test into the device, it's 5 a.m. to 8 a.m., 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. and
Wait, 5 a.m. to 8 a.m.
yes,
and then 5
5
p.m.
p.m. to 8 p.m.
Mhm.
and then 10 p.m. to midnight. What we have discussed of possible changing the times were to remain from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m.,
Okay,
then 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., and then 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. It's just a slight change of a couple of hours for the midday and the evening.
all right. And I'm not taking any of the allegations in the motion as true because y'all have come up with some agreement. But I do have some concerns. So do you think she needs to have any sober meetings? Are you engaged in doing sober meetings?
I would consider it. Yes.
But no, are you engaged?
Oh, no, no.
All right, I think she needs to do sober support meetings.
Okay, Judge.
All right, so I'm gonna order 60. I'm sorry, how far are you all extending her?
6 months, Judge.
All right, this is what I'm gonna order. I'm gonna order 90 sober meetings in 90 days. And hopefully, once you start doing those meetings, you will come to enjoy it and it will help you maintain your sobriety. And I understand that sometimes people are like, oh, I don't want to do it. But everybody who has started those programs and started doing those meetings, they come to enjoy it. And your doing those meetings helps others as well, okay? All right, so I'm gonna ask for 90 sober meetings in 90 days. And based upon the probation's recommendation, then I will allow the windows for her to test 5 a.m. to 8 a.m., 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., and 9 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Yes, Judge.
And you should be in your house. Nothing good happens after midnight anyway. You understand?
Yes.
All right, is there anything else?
No, Judge.
Anything else you need from the court? And I guess your choice is to stay with him?
So let's break this all down. Zenia Para pled guilty to DWI with her children in the car, a choice that could have ended in disaster. Instead of maximum jail time, the court gave her probation, strict conditions, and a clear warning: follow the rules or face 180 days behind bars. The judge didn't just sentence her, he gave life lessons on responsibility, parenting, relationships, and the dangers of letting emotions drive decisions. This case reminds us how one reckless choice can ripple through families and communities. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed. Because every truth deserves to be heard, and every injustice will be exposed. This is your voice of justice. Stay with us with the next story is coming soon.